Welcome back, everyone, to Lore with Ludus Infinium. Today we're doing a Legion I have been looking forward to, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot a little disclaimer. Again, at the beginning of this video, I had some pretty bad news today, so it'll probably be a little bit lower energy than normal, but I will try and do my best because you deserve the best. That being said, let's get into it. The Night Lords, the 8th Legion, the Torturers, the Sadists. Actually, a couple of interesting little facts. These are considered... How do I word this? They were considered the Legion with the easiest transition after finding their Primarch. Which is scary, if you think about it. So, the Night Lords were, well, I like this. It's their nickname, and it's what they fucking were. They were the Terror Legion. They would legitimately go to a non-compliant system of 10 worlds, torture 90% of the people on one world to death, send the other 10% to the other 9 worlds, along with vid capture, and bring them all into compliance. Now, I will get into the philosophical part of this a little bit later, but they actually technically killed less people than most of the other legions when you think about it. So, quick little thing for everyone to think about. Is it morally justified because they tortured the fuck out of people and made their deaths slow as hell, but they killed less? They killed a lot less, comparatively speaking, of course. So, were they in the moral right? Just a little food for thought. Now, when they get reunited with Conrad Kurz, they, again, had the easiest transition, because not much changed. The most that changed was, like, their structure. Their legion structure, and a few new traditions. They became... their traditions went from... how do I word this? They went from being more like an army to more gang-like, which is a good and bad. If you think about it, they took on some more interesting qualities. And I don't want to word it this way, but in our time period, in military armies, there are people who work with others that they might not necessarily like. In a gang, most people who join it form a brotherhood. Same as an army, it's just gangs, I wouldn't say are tighter knit, but because there's less of them, it's almost like the same aspect, but a higher percentage because there's less people. So they have a higher percentage of people seeing it as a percentage of brotherhood than just servitude with someone else. Or besides someone else, I should say. So it was really interesting to see how that would affect the mentality of the Night Lords. But, they were brutal. Now, the thing about the Night Lords is, and I love the Night Lords, don't get me wrong, I love the Night Lords. They are a fluffy, fluffy legion. But I have some interesting philosophical thoughts about them. Now, they tend to favor raptors, jetpacks, and melee weapons primarily, as a way to announce that they are coming. Even more so than the World Eaters, and surprising to find this shit out, the White Scars, they would decorate their vehicles and their armor with the flesh of their victims. I would say enemies, but it's just not true. victims. So let's talk about the philosophy of it that I keep trying to get to. Is it morally justifiable to torture 900 people till they die, and in doing so, you send an extra 100 people out to 9,000 people, and those 9,100, like, we don't want to fuck with you anymore? Or is it justifiable to kill upwards of, I don't know, if we say 2,000 from each planet, and this is really small numbers, well, 2,000 from each group, I should say, using small numbers to keep it kind of easy to do, that would be 20,000. So that's just over double what you would normally kill. Assuming you kill 2,000 and they surrender. If they don't surrender, you kill all 10,000. You have a blank slate of a planet. So we'll go with the lower number of 2,000. That is 9,000 dead. Or, I'm sorry, no, that's 900 dead. I fucked up somewhere. Each planet had 1,000, so that'd be 10,000, not 20,000. Okay, I see what I did wrong here. Let me fix what I said. So you torture 900 to death, send the 100 to the other 9 planets of 1,000. So in the course, out of 10,000, you only kill 900. Now, if you kill, let's see, I did a tenth, so 100 from each one, you're killing 1,000 instead of 900. A little bit more. So, yeah, if you do 200 per planet, that would be 2,000. So now you're just over double, 900 to 2,000. But you've only killed 200 per planet. So which is more morally justifiable? 900 on one planet or 200 on 10 planets? And again, these are really small numbers. Wouldn't really work with just 1,000 people on a planet. But I kind of side with the Night Lords on this one. So let's look at some other legions. World Eaters, Space Wolves. They were known for leaving people behind. Well, leaving survivors, I should say. Yeah, that would be like 9,000, or out of 1,000 people, 900 from each planet. But here's something interesting. Let's look at the Imperial Fists, who I just did last week. Let's be kind of fair here and say they killed half the military force. We're saying the military force is, of course, 1,000, so, but they did it for each planet. That's 500 per planet. That's 5,000 people. Is 5,000 people, 500 from each planet, more or less justifiable than 900 from one planet? And I easily side with the 900. So I kind of philosophically side with the Night Lords. I also sadistically side with the Night Lords, because they are really, really cool. I enjoy the Night Lords. I enjoy their lore. And unfortunately, this is just a basics and not a deep dive. And I'm kind of sad for that, because there's so much I could talk about. But, so just to go back over the basics, they believed that torturing a high percentage of one planet in a system, which would bring all the planets in the system into compliance, was the moral high ground. And I can agree with that. There's less casualties, and the rest of the planet's like, we're good. We'll behave now. In most cases. Now, when they turned to traitor legions, and again, I love traitor legions, so they, again, just didn't really change much. They still tortured the shit out of people and put their skin as decoration, because Night Lords. It's really interesting looking at these, and this might be one of the first deep dive videos that I do on my channel, outside of the basics because I really want to look at the philosophical arguments for both sides. And I think that they are. I honestly think they're cool. Now, on my list of overall 18 legions, they would place pretty high. On just Traitor legions, they would still place pretty high. I think they'd be about 4. So they'd actually be in the middle. They'd be about 4th. But Night Lords are. I think it's a combination of. They are a bit one dimensional because all they are is just torturing sadists. But here's the thing. Here's why I like them over the Space Wolves, who I also see as a bit one dimensional. They do it well. The story of the Night Lords is told well. I just do not think that the Space Wolves are. Am I subject to change my mind in the future? Possibly. Do I think it'll happen? No, not really. So, with the Night Lords, it's really fascinating. And again, for especially someone like me with the past I have, looking at psychological or the psychology of the Night Lords is also very interesting to me because they're to an extent honorable because they want to have as few casualties as possible or cause as few casualties as possible. But they do it in about the most horrific way possible as well. So there's a psychological component that I would love to do a deep dive in later. But this would also take me a while to research other sources of lore and and, and just I would like more experience under my belt before I do something like that. But that is the Night Lords, the torturing sadists that end up becoming traitors. And they were damn good at their job, too. But with that being said, I appreciate everyone who made it this far. Thank you, especially uh, for being patient with this video and with the Imperial Fist video from last week. It's not an excuse. Like I said, got some really horrible news, and I do apologize for the lowering the quality of the videos. But with that being said, if you want to support the channel, you know what to do. Do the YouTube stuff, the subscribe, like, all that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!